More Banjo, Pokemon, and Bayonetta. This guy claims to know the Nintendo Direct that is coming up. Blocked content. What's happening, my Blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Because yeah, you get 2 for 1. Again, today we don't just talk about this latest Nintendo Direct breakdown, and there's a lot of information in this, so I really want to get to it. But we're also revealing the winners of our very first Blocked contest, and this was really cool. People had to send in their favorite Super Smash Bros. Videos, and we received some really incredible videos, so you can, scroll to later in the video if you want to see who won, or you can watch this entire leak video and then come back to the end and see who our 3 winners are and everybody who was in that contest. So thank you guys for joining us today, and of course for those of you guys who like giveaways, we are giving away 2 beautiful things, a piranha plant puppet plushie, and of course this beautiful What's Happening My Blocked Buddies t-shirt. So remember to like this video, press thumbs up, really helps out the channel, and subscribe to Blocked Content. Comment down below why you should have one of these items to enter for the giveaway. Alright guys, let's head right on into this. It's the Nintendo Direct September 10 leak. Now, it basically just says the Direct begins with Bayonetta 3, with gameplay featuring both Bayonetta and Jean shortly after the events of Bayonetta 2. Release window for 2020. Game Freak's Town is given a new trailer and a release date. December 6th, 2019. Shin Megami Tensei 5 receives a new PV trailer during the Nintendo Direct 2020 window revealed, with Nintendo co-developing the title alongside Atlus and Sega. New information of Luigi's Mansion 3 and Pokemon Sword and Shield are revealed, with the latter revealing the first form of evolutions for starter Pokemons. It's Pokemon, right? No More Heroes 3 reveals gameplay, with an early 2020 window revealed. Rare will be in the Nintendo Direct with strong focus to Banjo plus Kazooie to tie in with the release of Fighters Pack 3 later in September. This is already super interesting. There's a little bit of broken English in here, so we can safely assume that this person is maybe not a native English speaker, but also there's information here that I feel will definitely happen. Whether this leak is real or it's fake, I definitely know a couple of things in this, like, we'll find out the Pokemon. So, yeah, the Direct begins with Bayonetta 3. I do think that if they show off the game again, we really need to see gameplay. We need to see what has evolved from Bayonetta 2 in terms of style, in terms of graphics, and in terms of the story. So seeing, basically a co-op is what they're teasing here, right? That'd be super amazing. And if it does release next year, I won't be surprised. I do really think that it's been a very long time since we've heard of this game. So I really need to know what is going on with Bayonetta 3 at this time, right? So Game Freak's Town, of course, now it has been leaked that the, Little Hero's Town, or the Town with a Hero, it's called, it has an actual name now, which is strange that they don't include that here, and they just call it Game Freak's Town. Now, that was, of course, a copyright, so it's not yet the official title, but it has been leaked. And it's given a new trailer and release date. Now, this looks very cute and cool, and I think that it could be a really great, beautiful universe for Game Freak. So I just really want to see some more footage of this game, and maybe even some story stuff, right? So what are all the things that we get to do? Is it just the battles and defending the town, or is it going to be something even more epic? Is the story a little bit bigger than the footage that we've seen so far of just that little town, right? Shin Megami Tensei, that's really interesting because a lot of people really are looking forward to that hitting the Nintendo Switch, and it's gonna get a 2020 window reveal, so that also is pretty surprising. I thought that at least this year we were gonna get a little bit, maybe a demo, and it's really interesting to have Nintendo co-developing the title, because that really doesn't happen all that much with these third-party games. So to see Nintendo actually get in there, that'd be, very exciting and interesting. New information on Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm looking so forward to that game. Even the Gamescom footage of it and all the different floors and styles and what that story does, I think is really interesting. It's a perfect blend of the first Luigi's Mansion and the one on the 3DS, so I really hope that they show off a little bit more story. I want to know what happened to Toad and Mario and Peach. So yeah, I just want a trailer to wow me, and I think I know that I'm going to get that game. That looks incredible. And of course, new information on Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's about time that we'll get to know the first form of the evolutions for the starter Pokemon, because yeah, we really don't know all that much at this point. Everybody's, of course, really been speculating because you can kind of see where the evolutions are going at this point, right? Especially with the grass starter. But yeah, we want to know a little bit more about the characters that we're actually going to be choosing at the start of the game. So I really hope that Pokemon, gets over this, bump that we've had for the past couple of months where people have been really, putting Pokemon under fire for stuff that I think is rightly so. They need to show off a whole lot more to convince us, because if all we're getting is like Fat Pikachu and Longcat, this game will just not live up to expectations of fans at all. So at least change that tree, right? That Ocarina of Time tree. So No More Heroes 3 reveals gameplay with early 2020. That's all expected. I would love to see what it looks like in game. And of course, Rare will be in the Nintendo Direct with a strong focus of Banjo-Kazooie. So I think that they mean like Rare Replay. Now there is a second part to this, which talks about Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. Byleth is announced as a special guest fighter for Smash Ultimate, in development as a free fighter separate from the Fighters Pack. Super Mario 3D World Deluxe, with a world inspired by Super Mario Odyssey, will release in January of 2020. SNES is coming to Nintendo Switch with a 2.0 of Nintendo Switch Online in September. Additionally, new controllers will be immediately available after the Nintendo Direct. Various third-party titles are shown off, like the Goose Simulator, which was first called Untitled Goose Game, Mario and Sonic at the Summer Olympics, which I think they mean Tokyo, right? The Outer Worlds, Destroy All Humans, Dragon Quest XI-S, Doom Eternal, Killer Queen Black, Disney Tsum Tsum Festival, Rune Factory 4 Special, Trials of Mana, The Witcher 3, and Final Fantasy VII, which I don't know if they mean the remake, right? That's really interesting that they don't specify that. An all-new Phoenix Wright title is announced 2020 release as a timed exclusive for Nintendo Switch. Direct closes out with an all-new IP from Monolith Soft set for a summer 2020 release. So this is pretty much different than what all other people are guessing at or leaking or speculating, because everybody's like, yeah, and it starts with a Banjo trailer and it ends with another character reveal, and they don't do that here. There's like a new IP from Monolith Soft. So all super interesting stuff, especially Byleth, coming to Smash Bros. As a guest fighter. I wouldn't have guessed that at all. That's interesting. I think that there is a precedent for characters from Three Houses to be in Smash. There's a big side of the audience that really wants it, and another, I think, bigger side of the audience that thinks we really have enough Fire Emblem representation in Smash Bros. I kind of feel the same. I think that we need some original blood in that game, and with Banjo and Hero and Joker, I feel like they're on the right path, so I really want to see them continue that. Even though they're separate from the Fighters Pack, that's what they're saying, it would make sense for Sakurai and Nintendo to basically push that game. So I could see it happening. I really don't want it to happen. And as far as all the other information goes, the one thing that sticks out to me is 3D World getting a deluxe version, which is a long time coming, and I don't know if they would do this, but it does sound cool to have a world inspired by Mario Odyssey. It's kind of similar to what they did with Toad Treasure Tracker, right? Where they actually added a couple of things based on Super Mario Odyssey, and to have a whole new world in that game, I think is gonna, win people over to get that game again for Switch now. And to have a Super Mario 3D World game on the go, that'll be interesting. What I would just want is a sequel. We've got Odyssey, which is a handheld game, and it's beautiful, but I really, really think that it's time for them to announce that something new is coming in terms of mainline Mario 3D platformers. And I don't want it to be DLC for Odyssey, and I don't want it to be Super Mario 3D World Deluxe, even though I think they should have done it a long time ago. Maybe last year. It's still, I think it's still time, and I think I'll get it if there's one whole new world. If it's just one new level, then I won't bother with it. So super curious what you guys think of this leak so far. So let me know in the comments down below what you are excited about. And now I get to talk about something really cool, because the very first blocked contest has just closed, which means we have our 3 winners. And I'm going to show off every single video that was sent in, which is a very special thing. This was our very first blocked contest, and what that basically means is, well, blocked contest. You can enter on our Discord, so the link is in the description of this video, and there will be other blocked contests. Actually, the next blocked contest is very, very soon, so join that Discord now, and maybe you can be one of our winners too. So you enter against your fellow block buddies here on Discord and win Discord titles, your content in our latest video, matches in Smash Bros. Against me, and a whole lot more. The higher we go up with tiers, the more incredible the giveaways will be. Every block contest has 3 winners that I decide, and every block contest is a deadline date. That's when you have to deliver your entry and whatever the challenge may be. Prizes will vary per challenge and can range from giveaway items to appearing on the show, special Discord titles, and even a meet and greet. You know, what's happening, everybody? So this was actually post a clip from any Smash Brothers game, and it can be funny, it can be epic, it can be skillful, and they only get to, you know, have 30 seconds, and some of the clips that I edited down a little bit just because of time and just because of interest. But we have some really great entries, and I just want to shout out everybody who entered, which is Carturn 201, we have Ty TBM, we have Shroom Kabooms, Butterslayer 204, Adel Aster, Matthew Jolly, Super Soul Gamer, we have Nick Ram, we have Jules, we have Nefarious Rebooted, and Hero Main. Now, I really want to get into these videos, and then after, I will congratulate the 3 winners. So you guys have fun watching the contestants of our very first blocked contest, Super Smash Bros. Clips Edition. Here we go. So congratulations to our winners. On 3rd place, it's Nefarious Rebooted with his beautiful Sonic Spring. Then it's Hero Main with his beautiful Sonic and Knuckles. It's very funny. And then Nick Ram is our winner of the very first blocked contest. This is history in the making, Cannonball KO. I love that video. So talking about those 3, the Sonic Spring one, I definitely chose it because it's unique. It's a very short video, and I think that you get 30 seconds to, put in the most work that you can, but you can also do a very great 3 seconds, right? And I just think it's really funny for someone, to get back up the stage, and then for the spring falling down to be the critical hit. It just looks super funny. There's a very big wide shot, and you can see the entire graphic. Pretty funny stuff. And Hero Main sent in a video that basically shows off Knuckles with some great music. It was actually edited in Smash Bros. Ultimate, which I thought was really a great choice. And it looks very fun. I think the voice for Knuckles is also super cool. So I like the title in the start and Knuckles. And of course our winner, which is Nick Ram, doing our Cannonball video. and I just cracked up so loudly at this one. So I really love all the entries that sent in really great matches and really great tricks. But one thing that I really love is just think that you'll never ever see, you know, if you're maybe a little bit lucky, and those 2 cannonballs, that's just a really cool thing. You know, one from King K. Rool and one spike ball from Piranha Plant, and then Piranha Plant getting hit right there down on the screen. I just thought it was so sad and funny at the same time, them clashing together. So thank you guys so much for sending in your beautiful blocked contest entries. And of course, you will be getting your rewards right now on Discord. So congratulations to everybody who entered, and stay tuned on the Discord because really soon we're going to announce another blocked contest, and it's actually going to be art themed. So if you're an artist out there and you really want to win some great prizes or just enter and be in our videos, please head to the blocked content Discord. And of course, for those of you guys who joined our video, thank you so much for commenting. They're always a ton of fun to go through. Today's comment question is actually, do you believe this leak about the Nintendo Direct? So let me know in the comments down below because your comment could be featured in our next video. And today's comment question comes from Gaming Yoshi Fanatic, who's actually now a moderator on the Discord. But I thought this comment was really original. Here are some ideas for new echoes. Yoshi has Boshi. Boshi has a bigger damage per hit and has claws for added punch, slower movement, and lower mobility though, different taunts to reflect his edgier personality. Fox has a James McCloud or Marcus McCloud, new neutral B or side B specials, slightly different jab and aerials, different taunts. Diddy Kong has a Dixie Kong one, different neutral special, and different up B, otherwise identical. That's interesting. I really think a different up B will do the job there. Wolf, Panther, Caroso. Panther's sword fighting replaces Wolf's side B, similar to Marth's dancing blade attack. Different taunts mixes in sword fighting with jabs and aerials instead of claws, brawl attacks, otherwise pretty similar stat-wise. Bowser, Dry Bowser. Faster movement speed, but lower damage. Bone Throwing replaces Fire Breath. Now these ideas are incredible. I especially love Panther because I think that an Echo Fighter for Wolf would actually be really cool and would be an incentive for more people to play with that playstyle. So really great ideas all around, Gaming Yoshi Fanatic. Thank you so much for sending it in. And of course, everybody, thank you so much for commenting on the videos. These are always so much fun to read and to go through. And of course, a huge shout out to everybody who was in our latest live streams and of course donates through Patreon or Super Chat. You guys make this channel absolutely possible. So if you want to decide what our next video is about, actually somebody just did, and we're going to get a really cool brand new Snake codec, you can actually do that too. Go to patreon.com/blockedcontent because there's a bunch of incredible rewards there and they're waiting just for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, just click that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, so every time we upload a brand new video, it's right there on your screen. And all the fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around the corner where there's always more blocked contests and blocked content. See ya.